I really want to go to the game on Saturday.
The home game for the football team? Why can't you go?
I'm working right up to the start time. By the time I get to the field and find a parking place, the game will already be into the first quarter, and I won't be able to find a seat.
Can't you get off any earlier? Or go in an hour earlier? Or put in some hours later in the week?
No, I don't dare ask my boss. I guess I just have to miss the first quarter.
I'll tell you what. I'll save us both good seats, and you try to get there as soon as you can.
Why is the man unhappy? What does the woman offer to do?
Sorry, am I interrupting?
Oh, no problem. I'm not working on schoolwork.
What are you doing? Writing a letter? Who are you writing to?
My family back home. I write to them once a week. When I left home to come here, they made me promise to write often.
That's nice. I never write. My parents call me and sometimes I give them a call. I don't write because I find it hard to know what to write. Do you have trouble knowing what to write?
Oh, not at all. I just have trouble getting myself to sit down, take out some paper, and start. But once I get going, I go on for pages and pages.
Your family's lucky to get so much from you.
What is the woman doing? How has the man been keeping in touch with his parents?
Hi! So how was your first day?
I had a good day. I was able to find my classes without any problem, and I arrived on time for each of them because I had already checked out the locations of my classes the day before they started.
How do you like your classes so far?
Well, the history professor was rather dull, but microbiology is going to be really fun, I think. It was my favorite. I also liked my Spanish teacher.
Who do you have for Spanish?
Mrs. Aguilar.
Oh, she's great. I had her in my freshman year. Mrs. Aguilar spends most of her class time having the students use the language to discuss real-life situations. Other teachers focus on vocabulary and grammar, but Mrs. Aguilar helps her students to pronounce authentically and to use the language to carry on conversations.
In which class does the woman say she's going to have fun? Why did the man like having Mrs. Aguilar as a Spanish teacher?
I am pleasantly surprised and pleased. I didn't expect the opera department to present such a wonderful performance of Mozart's The Magic Flute. They're really doing a good job so far.
Yes, they really are. And there are some beautiful and well-trained voices among the singers, too. How do you like this performance?
It's very well done, professional, well rehearsed, and just enough movement, acting, and facial expression to portray the individual and distinctive characters and give a sense of the overall storyline.
The Queen of the Night has a lovely lyrical voice, and she's portraying her character particularly well.
For someone who doesn't take in opera, you're very astute. You're right about the woman playing the role of the Queen of the Night. Unfortunately, the young man playing the role of Monostatos isn't quite as good. He looks perfect for the role of the comic villain, but I can barely hear his voice and can't make out a word.
There's the signal that the second act is about to begin. Maybe that part of it will be better during the last 9 scenes.
What makes this performance of the magic flute so well done? What does the man hope will be better during the second half of the opera?